Hello everybody, welcome. It's Sunday night. Come on in and let's visit while I make something. I'm going to be making tree toppers tonight. So I've gathered a few ribbons and I've gathered a few picks, and we're just going to make some tree toppers. So as you guys come in, say hello. Let me know where you're watching from. Y'all come on in. Welcome everybody. I'm Karen Gresham and you're in Crafty Creation Tree Shop tonight, and we're making beautiful tree toppers. So come on in. I'm just getting a few items unpackaged as you guys are coming in. Hey Debbie. Debbie's down in Florida. How is it down there for you guys? So I am just going to kind of move these around and give this a little bit of life. Isn't this a fun pick? I really like it. I've had it in my stash for about a year. So we're going to use it. And we're going to use this really fun swirly whirly one. And then I've got this fun pick right here. Now I am making these tree toppers for a 7.5 foot tree. It's just going to be the standard. For that, I like to have a couple of fun picks at the top. This is for someone who wants their tree topper ready-made for them. They just want to strap it onto the tree and be done with it. Hello, Miss Carol. Oh, Debbie, it looks like antlers. I hadn't thought about that. Hey, Tracy, how are you? Is it getting hot again? Yep. It was warm here today as well. Y'all, I spent a lot of time today kind of straightening up here in the craft shop because it had gotten out of hand. And then I've been working on bows and working on custom orders. So I just like to get everything kind of pulled together. And we're just going to put it all on the same plane here. And this is going to be just one-sided. Guess I could put this one in the back and make it two-sided. Yeah, let's do that. So what's everybody been up to this weekend? How y'all been doing? Hey, Susan. Michigan's in the house. Welcome. So we've got these. If I do that, I want this to kind of come. I'm going to move this. Right here. Then put this back. Yeah, I like that. Got it like I want it. So I am going to zip tie it together. Hey, Susan. Hey, Connie. Good to be with you too. Hey, Kay. Kay's making bows. Decorating her granddaughter house for Christmas. Oh, nice. Well, we typically wait till the day after Thanksgiving to decorate, but I'm really itching to do it sooner, but it'll be the day after Thanksgiving. I have close to 30 people coming for Thanksgiving at my house this year. And so I got to honor that, and then the tree is coming up, going up. All right, this is going to be the front. This will be the back. Okay. I'm going to move this out of the way. I'm not going to be using it. I do need my bow maker, though. So the ribbons I've got this fun fuzzy ribbon. So we're going to use it. And I've got this fun peppermint ribbon. And we will use it. We will use this red and white stripe. Still kind of pepperminty. And then we're going to use this one. I got a couple different tree toppers to make tonight. And so we're just going to jump right into it. Let me turn on my fan. Because it gets a little warm with all these lights. Now the first thing I'm going to do is make a long tail, 36-inch tail. And I'm actually going to double that up. Hey Cheryl, how are you? Okay, and I'm going to do the same thing. With my peppermint. And this one too. Y'all believe it's the middle of November already? How wild is that? This year seems like it has flown by for me. How about for y'all? So if you're watching over on TikTok, hello. I mean, not TikTok. YouTube. Hello. I'm going to get on the TikToks, but not tonight. All right, so I just created some streamers. We'll set those to the side. Now, I'm going to do this, and we'll start our bow. Definitely flown by, and you know, Christmas will be here before we know it, and then the new year, and we'll be rocking into 2026. That just seems so weird to me. But it's been a good year. I'm thankful for all that I've been able to get accomplished this year. I'm thankful that all of you guys are still hanging with me and watching my videos and helping my small business grow. Absolutely. It has been an incredible year. Hey, Miss Lynn. What are you guys most thankful for this year? We've got so much to be thankful for, don't we? Now, I am making these loops really long because this is our Christmas tree bow. Oh, y'all, Kitty wants out. Kitty is at the door and she wants me to let her out. So I'm going to have to go let the kitty out in just a second. Love these colors. Now the next one that we make is going to be more traditional colors. Hold on, let me let Kitty out. Try not to break my neck. Sir Walter has already gone up to go to bed with his daddy. He has gotten to where he doesn't really want to come down and be in the shop with me like he used to. It's kind of boring for him, I guess. Now this ribbon has folded over on itself. I hate when it does that, don't y'all? How many of you guys are making your own tree toppers this year? They're not really too difficult to make. If this don't straighten out, yeah, I'm not fooling with that. We will get our new roll. Because this tree topper bow can't be having scrappy ribbon. Because it's got to be pretty. So Miss Cheryl's making hers. So when you make yours, how long do you like your streamers to be? And how many streamers do you give it? So a lot of people, it's a personal preference as to what people like for their tree, isn't it? If they like the long streamers or the short streamers. So I like to make mine long and short. And if they want to cut them shorter, then they have options. Around 30 inches with 4 streamers. Okay. Nice. So I'm making this with some going up, some going down. And this is going to be it. Now, y'all remember that ribbon that I chunked that I said I wasn't going to use? I will use it. I've got a use for it. And it's not going to matter that it's got that situation going on. Now, this one is pretty big, so I'm going to get a bigger zip tie. I'll save these for a different one. I was going to put these on here, but I think it's going to be too much. So I'm going to save these for a different one. Because I went a different route with this. Hey Tina, how are you? Hey Susan. Hey Aunt Becky. Yes, we had a wonderful day. We went all over creation yesterday. It was a lot of fun. It's a good day. All right, y'all, this is our bow. We're going to be putting our bow with our topper, just like this, but y'all remember I told you I was going to do something with that ribbon. And this is what we're going to do with it. I'm going to start right down here. I'm going to wrap my stem. My stem is a little bit long. I really need to cut it. So I'm going to get the big boy out. Makes easy work of that, doesn't it? Now, that's much more manageable. Now we'll just wrap it. So yesterday I took my mom and we went shopping. She needed to get out of the house and do a little shopping retail therapy. I had to go and get a few things from Michael's. And so I also needed to go to Hobby Lobby. And so we just made a day of it. We just made a real fun day of it. I've got it wrapped. Now we will add our bow. I'm going to make this a little longer. 12 days till Thanksgiving. Teresa, I know. Look, I got almost 30 people coming to the house for Thanksgiving. So I am going to be busy. But everybody's bringing something, so I don't have to do all the cooking, which is good. What's your signature dish? If you're going to take something somewhere, if you're going somewhere for the holidays and you're going to take something, what is your signature dish? That's too short. I'm going to have to use a long one. I love making my mama's sweet potato casserole. It's really more of a sweet potato souffle. It's more of a dessert, but it's got pecans and coconut, and it is delicious. I'm pretty sure it was my grandmother's recipe, and it is delicious. I've made it every year for the last, I don't know, 30, 40 years. Ever since I was old enough to make it. Alright, I got this put on here, and I'm going to add this tie. This is how it's going to tie onto that Christmas tree. I'm going to add another one. And give it 2 ties so that it can just wrap onto the Christmas tree. Miss Connie makes the dressing. Tina makes lasagna and ham. Nice! I do love to make a dressing. Now, when I make dressing, my grandmother taught me to make it with, you save your cornbread and your biscuits all throughout. I just make up fresh cornbread, fresh biscuits, and I make it with the, I used to get a chicken, and I would boil a chicken and use that chicken broth for it. But y'all know it's hard to find a chicken these days. You know, we used to go to the grocery store. You can get a whole chicken and bring them home and cut it up. Or, you know, it used to be more economical to cut your chicken up and get your pieces off of it. But now, you can't hardly find a whole chicken. You can find a hen. I don't want a hen. I want a chicken. So, anyway, there is our tree topper. Ham roll-ups. Ooh, that sounds good. And I also do a pecan pie. Some years it's been delicious. Some years it's been interesting. Alright, so this is ready to go on the tree. Isn't that gorgeous? Alright, let's make another one. There we go. Okay. That didn't work. Get back up here. Oh, ha. I may not can put it right here. I may have to set it over in this basket. It's not wanting to hold right there. All right. At first you don't succeed, try again. can sit right there. Turkey leg. You cook a turkey leg? Oh, that's a great idea. Turkey leg, because I love to get the broth. You know, I used to cook the chicken for the broth. You can buy the chicken broth in the box or the can or whatever. Just doesn't have the same flavor, does it? I like that Connie uses a turkey leg. I might have to try that. And then y'all, when you're cooking your turkey, you know, you got to save that little pouch that comes in the neck for your giblet gravy, right? Do y'all do giblet gravy? Oh, it's so good. And you got to have a spoonful of that dressing to go in that giblet gravy. And you got to have some boiled eggs. So I used to boil the egg for the giblets in with the chicken. And get that giblet gravy going. Ooh, making me hungry. All right, this next one we're going to do is going to be a gingerbread. Gingerbread. And I'm going to do another one of the fun ones and use these ribbon tails right here. But I'm going to do a gingerbread right now, because that's what's on my mind is the gingerbread. I like doing 7-inch loops on these tree toppers. And I'm going to do the bow first, and then we'll put the picks with it. I need to get my little tree down here so I can put my tree toppers on the tree. I love this ribbon right here. And then I got a big old honkin' roll of gingerbread ribbon. And it's so fun. Look at cute little gingerbread girl. Now I want my little gingerbreads to be going the right way on the tree. I don't want them upside down. So these I will do a little bit differently on the tails. Because I like for them to go the right direction, don't y'all? Get these done tonight, and I sent my email out this morning, if you guys, or this afternoon. If you guys aren't already on that email list and my text message list, just go ahead and type the word alert in the comments, and then follow the message and the prompt to get on that list. And then tomorrow, y'all, I've got something special going out. I've got a coupon going out that's going to be good tomorrow through the December the 2nd, I believe, for Black Friday, y'all. Everything in my Etsy shop is going to be 25% off. And I don't run sales like this. So I'm super excited to have this sale going. And so you're not going to want to miss that coupon. So go ahead and put the word alert out here in the comments and get on the email list. If you are on the U of Tubes, I just need you to go to my website, successfulcraftshows.com or craftycreationswreathshop.com, and sign up on the website, because that platform that you're watching won't let me do an automatic message. Isn't this ribbon fun? I love this polka dot with this snowdrift on it. Super fun. And then we're going to come in with the red and white candy cane looking. Fun. Lots of fun right here. All right. I stocked my booth at Angel's Antiques yesterday. So if you're local, I've got things at Angel's. I put out some new ribbons. I put out some new decor. So lots of fun things going on at Angel's. You're going to want to check it out. Now, if you guys have already gotten on the, if you guys are getting my text messages, you've already signed up. So you should be getting emails. If you're not, send me a message and let me know. Okay, so we're doing our second round of loops. These are just single loops on each side. Just adding a little bit more volume to this bow. Because when you think about it, up on that tree, it's pretty high up, so you need a lot of volume on your bow. I'm in love with this red polka dot. I may have to order more of this and you'll see it at Valentine's too. A lot of fun. So much fun to be had. Y'all, our merry-go-round is going to be opening here. Our town has a merry-go-round. It's been doing a merry-go-round for many years. And I think the majority of the adults in this area have grown up. If you grew up in this area, you grew up going to the merry-go-round every year. But the city brings in this beautiful merry-go-round, and they play Christmas songs, and you go round and round. It's absolutely free. And Santa is there. It's a lot of fun. All right, let's take our bow off of our bow maker. Y'all, I have to do these on a bow maker because my arthritis would not allow me to hold all this in my hands to make this. Oh, thank you, Connie. All right. And now let's make it beautiful. I wish I had made these a little bit bigger, but that's okay. All right. Sit right there. And I think we're going to go we're going to use another one of these because I got a bunch of them. I got like 24 of them. So I need to be using them up. Oh, it is so much fun. And to take the kids and let them ride the merry-go-round and just, they have such a great time. You can get hot chocolate while you're there. Of course, if it's raining, they close it, so. It's moved around the valley over the years, but it's been right where it's at for the last couple of years, and that's been very nice. All right. So we're going to use the gingerbread looking leaves. Now, do you guys, what is your Christmas theme this year? Who's doing gingerbreads? Anybody? Anybody doing the gingerbreads? I think I'll do this on. I don't want to do it on both sides. I want to do it on one side. Okay, got those going. And then I have a little fun whimsical piece right here. Kind of going to go up the center. I want that to come out like that. How fun is that? 12-foot tree is cream and brown. 7-foot tree is blue and gold. Oh, I bet they're gorgeous. Tina did a nutcracker. You have an install that's a gingerbread. Nice. Very nice. I admire you guys that can do those installs. I tried my hand at it and I really liked it, but it got too physical for me. I couldn't do it. If I had a helper, I would consider it again, but for right now, I'm good. All right, let's cut this off. How nice is that? Now, this one I'm going to use that same ribbon and I'm going to wrap it. And I know this is different, but it is still going to be okay. Tina says it's not easy, exhausted, but you love doing them. I hear you. Hey, Margaret. How are you? Margaret, send me your address in a DM, would you? I got something to send you. Remember? I hadn't forgotten you. All right, we got it nice and wrapped. It's okay, Tina. It's okay. It's okay. All right, now let's add our bow. I'm going to just put this zip tie right down through here. We're just going to zip this bow right on. Extremely, extremely. Oh, yeah, you got to love it. I knew what you meant. And so I'm just adjusting things so that they're kind of popping out around. Look at how pretty. Very nice. Very, very nice. Okay, I think I will put this one right there. All right. Did I bring ribbon to do another one? I thought that I did. But it don't look like I did. Okay then. I want to do just a simple woodland topper. Don't y'all think that would be pretty? With the peppermints in it. Could make this one a gingerbread, but more of a rustic gingerbread. Okay, hold on a second. Hold on just a sec. Let's see what we got. I got some of these. And I got some of these. And I need some rustic ribbon. Well, I might do something a little bit different. All right, here I come with some options. I got options. I got options. I don't know, y'all. I don't know. Too many options. That out. Take that out. I don't like that. That brown is so specific. I don't know. No. Come back in with this again. Yeah, I think just definitely the peppermint and the pine with nothing else. Maybe a few sprigs of the white. All right, but first thing, goodbye. Okay. Take these pine cones off. I will use them in another project. I'm with you, Cheryl. I like just the simplicity of the peppermint and the pine. Peppermint and pine. Okay, we're going to zip them up. Now, I think we're just going to use this. We could go with that. Could go with that. I'm liking this. I'm also... Okay, hold on a second. Hold on. Somewhere I got just some red. Could go with just some red. You don't kind of go with the peppermints though. This one does, but I don't want a bow just that. Y'all might have to sit on this one. Might have to sit on this. I'm still liking this. I think it's going to be this. I think it's going to be these two. That's exactly what it's going to be. All right. Decision made. Decision made. Decision made. It's one thing about having a lot of ribbon. Sometimes it's too many choices. Yep, I'm going with the snowflake because it just kind of pulls that red, doesn't it? Now this one's going to be a little bit harder to cut because it's got these metal stems of this pine, but my big red just cuts right through it like it is butter. All right, I'm gonna lay that right there for now. Let's make our bow. And y'all, believe it or not, this is Walmart ribbon. No, it's Michaels. This is some Michaels ribbon that I got. Nice. All right, so we're gonna go 7-inch loops. And I'm going to do 3 on each side of this. So we're only doing 2 colors. So we'll do 3 on each side, and that'll give us volume. I don't know, y'all. My stomach is feeling a little bit off. I don't know what's going on with it. Alright, we'll come in with 3 loops of this. So, around our lake, they have dropped the water down so people can work on their seawalls and their docks and things. And you can walk all the way around our property now, down on the shoreline. You can walk the whole lake almost on the shoreline. The water is down so far. But it'll start coming back up 1st of December, 6th of December, I think they said. But y'all, Walter has discovered he could go down and get in that mud. And he has become a mud puppy. I was like, you have got to stop this. So now, to take him out, he's got to go out on a leash. Otherwise, he is running all around the slough. Everybody's getting to know who Walter is. Everybody's getting to know good old Walter. I'm like, dude, get back over here. People don't want you all out and about, but they really don't care because he's such a cutie. But last night he went out, and then I guess a deer caught his attention, and then he shot off up the neighborhood. And so Jackson and I, that's my oldest grandson, we are out on the golf cart, riding the neighborhood in the dark, hollering for Walter. And is he paying us any attention? Absolutely not. And then the delivery, the Amazon guy came. And I was like, you're not delivering my dog, are you? You didn't happen to bring me a dog. He's like, you talking about that little old show dog? He's up at the end of this driveway up there. I said, yeah, the show dog. And so I was getting ready to go back up there and get Walter, and the Amazon guy was going to let me go first because we didn't want him to get squished by the Amazon driver. And then here he come a-barking. He was like, there he is. I was like, boy. So he is a mess. And he has discovered the mussels down there. Like they're like little clamshell looking things. They smell nasty. But he been finding clamshells up here, mussel shells up here on the carport. Hey Lori, how are you? Alright, so we got this done. Let's put a zip tie on it. Now, I like putting my zip tie around my bow before I put it on the tree topper backer, because if you ever wanted to change things out, it don't fall apart if you just take the bow off or you take the backer off. Oh, I gotta wrap it. And let's wrap it. Hold on. Didn't make it long enough. Hold on. There we go. All right, let's put our bow on here. I love zip ties, don't y'all? They make our work so much easier. Just get it right before you cinch it down. Yes, I like this. I like the snowflakes. And then we got one more tie to put on there. So, we've made 3 really pretty tree toppers tonight. And you've seen how I've done it. Now maybe you can do one for yourself. If you can't and you need me to make you one, just let me know. I'll be happy to. Just like that. Zippity zap. We got beautiful tree toppers. Ready for the tree. So we've got the woodland peppermint. Got the gingerbread, whimsical gingerbread, and our whimsical red and green. Pretty cool, huh? Thank y'all for hanging out with me for tonight's tree toppers. If you are in the Everbloom group, we will be live tomorrow night making something wintry. And if not, I will see you here on my page another night this week. Stay tuned and go ahead and make sure that you're on that alert list so that you can get the emails and the notifications when I go live, so you can join us next time. We'll see you then. I hope you all have a wonderful week, and we will talk again soon. Good night, everybody.